You also notice that I haven't got the covers there. I've lost those. So if anyone's got any spare covers, they're like back in the single issues, I think we had the covers for these parts. Let me know.
Alpha, the Falcon is back. Prepare for him a hard work with attitude.
Hello and welcome to the next episode of Build the Megazord, and we are continuing with the side of Saber-Toothed Tiger that we've been working on the last few issues, and these are the parts we get in issue 67. Now this part is plastic, it's not metal like last time, but it is the interior of this side of Saber-Toothed Tiger, and I think this part is going to alleviate my fears at the end of last week where I had a loose screw connection on the hind leg of Saber-Toothed Tiger. As you can see, we've got loads of screw holes and stuff like that to come. So let's see if my fears from last week are alleviated by getting started on this build. And the first thing we need to do is clear all these little parts to the side and bring in the fantastic main bulk head of the Saber-Toothed Tiger. So now this part here we're going to attach straight onto this body, and what we need to do is, you see, we've got a clip here and a clip here, and there's two holes here that it clips into. So if I just line everything up, okay, yeah, you literally just push it in and it clicks. I did that side. Will this one go in? There we go. Push in and click. Oh, you didn't really see that on camera. Drat, I'm not going to be able to take that out to do that again, but you can see they clip into there, and that is a really nice tight connection. Actually, that isn't going to go anywhere, so that is awesome, brilliant. But just to really make sure it's secure, we have this screw part here and this screw hole here, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. And there we have that part all done on there like that, and it looks great. You can see what I mean about, actually I could probably afford to kind of zoom out a little bit more, but you can see what I mean about this different camera angle I've started doing a couple of weeks ago to fit it all in. I mean, just about, so that's about it. But yeah, that looks awesome. So I'm just going to put this aside for one moment. You can still see it. There we go. I'm going to bring back this hind leg, which actually has come loose. Okay, I'm really worried about this joint. Okay, I'm going to leave that in there for now, just while we finish off on sealing up some of these screw holes for this part. So we get these little screw hole covers here. We've got this one here, which just very neatly pushes, and that's not attached at all. Just very neatly pushes on there like that. It is just flat, so yeah, you just gotta let gravity and friction put that one in. Same with this side, pop that in there. That covers those two screw holes. Very nice indeed. And then we have this one with a slight spoke to it, and that covers off. Is it that one? This one here. Yeah, this covers off that one there. I was thinking about it too much. You just push it in so it fits. Actually, no you don't. No you don't. Because there's a little groove around the outside. I mean, you're never going to be able to see that, but trust me, there's a little groove on the outside. So there's a little sticking out part of plastic, and there's a little groove along there. So you've got to line it up so those two grooves align. There we go, and then it lines up all flush there like that. That is very hard to see, but when you come to do it you will see what I mean. And this is just loose now. There's that screw just isn't even purchasing, which is a bit of a worry. I'm just going to try it with the spare screw actually that I got in that issue. Let me just do that. That one seems to not done anything. Okay. No, but it needs to be screwed in for it to work. Right, I'm going to put it in, and if it pops out, hopefully everything else will seal it all up. So I'm going to pop that in there for now, and maybe it's just a guide screw, I don't know. So that's not done anything. Let's finish off assembling it, and then we will see where the lie of the land is. So we then get this part here, and we bring back the saber-toothed tiger here. It's going to flip this around, and then this part neatly connects to all of this there like that. But I can hear that screw's come out. So get rid of that screw, line that up, and see there is a spoke there that hopefully mitigates the need of that screw. So okay, that is all sealed off there. I mean, it looks great, but then there is 3 screw holes to connect it all into, which is, I'm just looking at the, oh, that isn't one. Okay, right, let's screw it into this screw hole here, this screw hole here, and see what happens. And there we go, that's it done, but that is very loose. I mean, it does function. Yes, I'm not really sure what I can do with that, because I mean, it is sort of secure, and when we start putting these extra parts on, it will work, I think. In fact, instead of guessing, let's just finish off. Okay, so there are some detailing parts that fill in the rest of these holes here. The first one, and I deliberately haven't showed it to him now because it is very iconic, and it's, wow, it's gorgeous. Look at that. Look how clean that is. Look at the shape of it all, the way it bends. It's just a beautiful standalone piece, and this fits very neatly, I hope, into all of these peg holes here. So yeah, push it into that one, push into that one, push it in there, and that sits in there with some adding some lovely detailing onto this side here. We then get this silver part here, and it has got just a little bit of detail in there, which is lovely, and that just slots into this section here, into the leftover pegs, like so. Yep, there we go. Now we have this part here, which I thought was going to be a screw hole, which would solve the leg issue, but it's not. It's a bit of detailing, and it's got a slide kind of join here, and I just push that in there like that. That attaches that part there, and then the final section, if I just stand it up a little bit, is these 2 holes here, and we've got this black accented part here that just fits in there like that. So that is the side. Can't fit it all in. Let me just move everything. That is the side, oops, of the saber-toothed tiger there. I mean, that is it, looking great. And let's test his hind legs. The hind legs do move, they do come out really far, like that. I wonder if they're meant to come out that far. I can see that that's loose in there, but you know, there's no kind of weight of it in Megazord mode, because when it's in Megazord mode, let me just flip this around. When it is in Megazord mode, like that, and the it comes up there like that. It's slightly on a wonk. Why is that slightly on a wonk? I've gone up too high, that's why. Okay. When it's in Megazord foot mode like that, yeah, you know, the hind legs are just not an issue. They just tuck away there. And to be fair, there is functionality. It is just shake like that, but I think it'll be okay, because that will go in there, that will go in there, and then the foot will sit there like that. I appreciate you can't really see it, but it looks really good. Yeah, it looks amazing. So let's revert this back to I wonder if I can get it to stand up. I won't be able to get it to stand up because it's just one half of it, but... Ooh, it definitely needs the other leg. But, yeah, that is going to be able to stand up just fine. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, the tusk has just come off. Maybe I do need to attach some super glue onto that. Or maybe I have and it's just come loose. By the way, it's back on now. There we go. Okay, so yeah, it's sort of just stand. Very wobbly without that side. This, oh, you also noticed that I haven't got the covers there, I've lost those. So if anyone's got any spare covers, they're like back in the single issues, I think. We had the covers for these parts. Let me know. Now, while I'm recording this, I don't know what issues are coming up next because I've got to the end of my run. So I don't know whether we're going to do the other side of the saber-toothed tiger or whether we're going to move on to something else. This build is a little temperamental like that. I just don't know. I hope it is the last half of this saber-toothed tiger, which it does look like I'm operating on from this angle. Let's flip it around. There we go. That's a little bit nicer. I hope it is the rest of the saber-toothed tiger that we're going to do, just so that we have... Well, actually, when we've done the side of this bit, all that's left is the tail, and then that's the saber-toothed tiger done. So this is up there now as the first sword we're going to be completing at the start. But I don't know, so you'll have to join me next week to see whether we are going to do all this again, the next hind leg, the next side piece, starting next week. But I don't know what's going to happen next week. I don't know whether next week is going to be a brand new part or whether we're going to start on the hind leg, building up to the next side, and it all kicks off next week. I just don't know. So you'll have to join me next week to find out. Until then, guys, I apologise this has been a little bitty, and I've been kind of umming and ahhing a bit. I'm a bit disappointed about this hind leg screw situation, but it is holding and it does seem to be okay, so I'm not too worried really. Like I say, back next week. Don't know what I'm doing. Find out next week. Until then, guys, take care. Bye bye.